Baby screaming out weed. I was eating, look. I'm cutting out. The sliders. I caught a pup. FaceTime. By the Eagles. In the field. Old bumpers. White tee. Over beaters, look. They been waiting for the drop. If they hate it, nigga beat it. Tell me I'm sativa. Ain't no following the cuss. I just started with a leader. Don't you ask what's in my cup. I don't know. You keep believing. Keep believing. I'ma tell myself, you ain't and like Shorty, been quiet for a minute. I've been low, I've been tender, flipping dog, why you been? I had a dream on a king, I had a bag with a grid. They call my phone, we ain't no. It's like fuck what niggas mean. Without that extra baggage on me, I was comfy in the bed. Are we bugging out? Are we bugging out? Wiping nosy niggas snotty. What I mean, ain't no drug guys, mommy. Only cause this who I am. Trying to get me in the ring. In the city going crazy. From the dirty, keep it clean. Fucking nutty nigga beat. But I always kept it G. It's a cut flow P. I make this shit up on the team. All the trial tribulations. Came out on top, so you free. Could make her about to let it be. Got out the later. That big bro, smoke wood. Get down and push the P. I'm gonna slide it through the street. I'm just a hot 9-5 McDonald's, I just got a gig. I was tripping where you met me. Now I beat it like you down. I'm just a hit. Now I beat it like you down. I'm just a hit. Screaming out beat. I was eating. I'm cutting out with the sliders and the they call the plug, FaceTime, by the Eagles. In the field, old ball, white tee, over beaters, look.
What up? It's your girl, Cream Girl.
How old is he? How old is he? Yeah. Why my TV keep going on? But anyway, hi. I'm like, anyway, hi.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Preem Gulliana, check-in. Big Talk Podcast. I'm here today, as you can see, with my girl, Hannah Nana, Miss Jaxie herself.
Hi, guys. How are ya?
Miss Jaxie herself. Hold on. What is up with all this? Hold on. Let me give you the proper... What is happening here? Oh,
it's not being
hell
friendly.
no.
I think he's messing with it.
No, this is two different things.
Oh, I'm like, I think he's messing with it.
This is two different things here. What's up with my machine here?
Sorry, we got a few people that need to chime in. Anyway.
That's what it was. I ain't plug it in all the way, y'all. I ain't no electrician and shit. I don't know shit about wires. I just learned how to use this little fucking thing. Yes, this runs. Look, this is the run. Shout out to all my sponsors. Speaking of, first and foremost, I would love to start shouting out my sponsors. We're going to start with you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with Jaxie. My girl, Hannah Nana. I got her here today. And listen, if y'all don't know her, this is going to be an episode, okay?
It's going to be fun.
She don't hold back, really. You know what I'm saying?
The purpose of it.
But shout out Jaxie, 1420 North Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut. Hookah Lounge. Listen, we're doing a comedy show here May 22nd. You don't want to miss it. I already have 5 comedians lined up already. So I'm trying to get a couple more. But either way, with those 5, it's going to be a show. So if you're a comedian, you want to tap in, 1420 North Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut, at Jaxie. Look, big owner right here. We got the owner here.
We'll be here.
Definitely.
Don't be afraid to get cracked on. That's the fun part about it.
Right.
So come through. Enjoy.
Right. The audience just
come
better
on, the
just
audience
take
has
it.
to, show some love. You got this. You got this. Don't be scared. Y'all ugly
Facts.
damn way, but
It's going to be so much fun, though. I cannot wait for sure. Also, shout out to my other sponsor, Smoke Central. Always there. Shout out to Bro J Cool. 848 North Main Street. Same street, y'all. Right down the street from each other. You get all your smoke necessities there. Shout out to the bro. Shout out to Bottoms Up. Shout out to Bottoms Up, 720 Wilkins Street in Waterbury, Connecticut. As well, May 16th, I am doing an LGBTQ party there. Make sure you guys pull up. Speaking of, finally talk to my girl. So the second one, we'll be doing another LGBTQ, amongst other things, because I did speak to her as well, amongst other things that we're going to hold at Jaxie as well. And Wig Candy, my girl Gaisha, 1585 Hamilton Ave in Waterbury, Connecticut. She's doing a Mother's Day special. I think $100 installs, quick weaves, very cheap. So yeah, definitely should tap into that, especially if you're moms. Who am I missing? Anubis Studio. Last but not least, Anubis Studio. Have you ever, Joey and them over there? They studio is ridiculous. If you're an artist, 493 South Leonard Street in Waterbury, Connecticut. We just had Jimmy over there. Jim Jones is over there recording, and he thinks it's a dope studio. So you know that, like, he clearly saw that, you know, it was put together. So shout out to Anubis Studio. Listen, Hannah.
Yes.
You ready for today?
I'm ready because it's gotta be exciting.
Shout out to our
I know it's gotta be exciting, so
right.
I'm super ready. I'm like, what we doing next? What's up on the menu?
Look, you know,
because I know you got your little black book, so
yeah,
I'm waiting for the black book. The black book always got tricks.
And
in
look how much I got on your episode.
I know that shit got so much
filled up
tricks.
the page.
I already knew too. I was like, I'm gonna write. I'm not writing shit. I know she got her book.
Right.
We're gonna see
so
what
we
this
got
shit
some
is
stuff, but mainly, like, honestly, today's episode is girl talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about everything that a woman wants to talk about, to be honest. Whether it be relationships, whether it be...
don't want to talk.
Well,
they just be wanting to
right, see? So,
I
again...
thought you said we can't do messy.
No, we're going to do whatever we want on my show. That's the best part. When it's your show, you do what the fuck you want to do. Period. Especially when you don't care about what nobody has to say or do.
That
like,
works.
You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, yeah, I want to do all of that. Like I said, this episode is for everything.
Right.
Period. If we're talking messy, though, Jesus
We're not
Christ.
going to do that because...
We're going to open the show with mess?
We can.
Because there's just so many, look, there's so many things and so many issues, like women amongst women, honestly. It sucks. It really does. And then sometimes men introduce themselves into situations with women that have nothing to do with them.
But
too,
that's
so.
some niggas that are bitches or like to be bitches or like to just be in the middle of some shit they ain't got no business being in front of.
Right.
We know the difference.
Right, absolutely.
And then there's the pillow talk niggas. That's a whole different side of that's the different side of bitches, right?
I'm glad I don't got that problem.
I just want to tell you her business because I want some ass. Like,
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Or I'm just gonna tell you, what homegirl was saying about you last week because fuck it, we chilling and we talking and we smoking. She don't like you. She don't fuck with you. Like, yeah, I'm saying that shit be weird. I don't deal with that.
I didn't even talk to you in like 2 years, nigga. But she don't like you.
But I remember those days.
Oh yeah,
those days were horrible.
I mean, they still messy, but yeah, they were messy. They messy. It's also the women though, because you also got to blame the girls too. These guys come with these stories and make you feel good for a hot second, and you all over it.
So before we even go down and talk about how messy like chicks are and things like that, tell me the difference to you between, because this is one of your posts, you know what I'm saying, and one of your posts I got it was the comments, like you said a comment to me. You said the difference is you know I'm saying friend, not homegirl. So tell me what you feel is the difference between the two.
So I'm gonna be honest. To 90% of the chicks I be around, I'm not their friend. Right?
90%. Facts.
You ask them right now. I'm sure they probably looking at this through somebody else's page or some shit. They gonna be like, she's corny. She's not my friend. She's fake. She thinks she's all that. She's this. She's that. Right? So realistically, I'm nobody's friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of people. I know a lot
Right,
of people.
but
I show
friend is
mad
a
love to
big-
people.
right.
But friends is more like I got homegirls that I know since we was in Sandbox. Back in Coney Island in daycares where we lived in the projects where, you know, roaches was crawling through our wall.
Right.
Them bitches is my friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got friends here too, like that I know that I can turn my back and they're gonna be good.
Right.
They you know, like if somebody's talking about me in that room, they're gonna be like, yo, you can't be like, they're gonna shut that shit down right then and there.
Absolutely.
That's a friend. Not a homegirl that's with me when she needs to be around me or sees me when
it's lit.
When it's lit or when we're partying.
Right.
Or shit like that. Shit like that ain't important. You know what I'm saying? Like, so realistically, I'm straight up about it. I'm 90% don't got no friends.
Right. And that's as real as the No, and that's as real as it comes. See, the only difference, I feel exactly the same, 100%. The only difference is I can't say 90% of the people that I be around aren't my friends because I don't be around people who really ain't my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people, chill, go out, and I see you, hey, what's up, how you doing? That's different. But, like, be around, like, oh, we chilling, we getting drunk, we partying. I really don't do that with nobody but my friends.
We had, though, right?
You know what I'm saying?
I said, the same thing I said. It's, like, more of, like, if I'm around, I feel like a lot of people be around for the occasion.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Right.
So
those people, right? Those people are not.
Those
people. I throw an event and you come through. You come through all my events. We cool as fuck. Cool. Like I fuck with you, but
I just like a
friend. Do I trust you with my life? No.
It's just used too loosely, and also people don't appreciate good friends neither. That's a big one. I may think, and I had to learn that. I think that I'm more people's friend than they are mine.
Right.
So the fact of the matter is that, it does happen a lot. And the fact of the matter that's where it, I had to have new friends that came into my life that be like,
Absolutely.
yo, you doing too much of this.
Facts.
Or you doing too much of that.
Facts.
Or you, and on my other post that I said, I do a lot of explaining too.
Right.
Like I talk a lot. I can talk you to death about why I did something wrong. But what the fuck am I explaining myself to you for?
Right.
I ain't seen nobody pay a bill in this motherfucker yet.
Right. Period. So that's really what it boils down to.
Yeah. So it just gets a little weird with the word. I think it's just used freely.
Right.
I think it can be used better, and you can get better opportunities with better people in life if you knew what a friend was or how to be a friend. So that's that subject.
No, for real.
Everything else, I just don't know. I need a drink.
Right, that's what I was like.
Can you make me a drink?
I brought this double XL with me. I was like, we're gonna take shots or whatever. But absolutely. Oh, you do good. Look, can I get a little dash in there?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna put some.
Look, I'm like, of course.
Just a
Hold
little
up, I
dash.
gotta,
But we just trying to do the most right now. You know
I'm
what
trying to
saying?
refill her. This is
Big
what we
Talk
do.
Podcast, Spring Belly on the check-in. If you're just checking in, please share the live. Please, and thank you so much. We're about to get juicy though, because again, huh? Yeah, the double XL, yeah. Just the way it is. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, please share. Also, we have so much more to talk about. Like I said, I filled this page up for my girl. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play a little drinking game, which isn't too much, but it's going to be funny. I think one of them, you're definitely going to, one of the things I'm going to ask you to do, you're probably going to drink too. But if you don't, I'm going to be on the floor. I just want you to know. Right. I'm a little confused because, like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I already know that she get a little, you know what I mean? But who knows? She might not. I know you get raw, but this one is funny. This is more of a funny.
I'm more of a just let it out type shit.
So right, exactly. So all right.
Out.
So my first question today was, what do you, in your terms, like I mean, in your definition, do you think women want? What do you want as a woman from a relationship, from a life, Fuck a relationship. Let's do life.
I can't honestly, like, I can't answer that for like women.
So yourself.
Like
that's what I said for yourself. You're
like
a nigga.
Yeah, I'm like a dude in a chick's body.
Right. So
I don't have
too
many expectations from anybody.
Right.
I think that's the biggest problem in this whole entire world, that people expect too much from somebody else.
Right.
Stop expecting that from somebody else. Give what you can for you and be happy for you, but don't expect anybody to do shit. Don't expect nobody to love you. Don't expect nobody to buy you clothes. Don't expect nobody to kiss you in the morning. Don't expect coffee. Don't expect shit. All right. So
that wasn't my question, right?
I don't know, because
I agree with you 100%. As a
know.
grown woman, we're not supposed to. We gotta work for what we know. We grew up that way.
Really know.
We was raised that way.
I think I want, if I was to pick like this main dude I want or this main chick I want, because I fucks with them both.
I'm saying
it would have to be something like some kind of fairy tale type shit, you know, like a nigga that's gonna pick me or call me in the morning and say, like Jay-Z type of nigga. Like he's gonna send me a fucking Maserati. Let's not say Maserati, let me rephrase that. A fucking Bentley or something outside and be like, you know, there's a box waiting for you.
Right, get dressed.
Like, it's some shit like that.
Thank you for loving me.
Right, these people ain't doing that. Like,
no,
the people we involve is not doing that.
We're not talking about, I was a fairy. We're not talking about fairy tale
I'm not talking about fairy tale. That's what
I'm
what I'm looking for, though. That's what I will be looking for. That.
But realistically, right? And
it's
like,
not gonna happen.
No, but you can't. There's no like. All right, so you know how people have like, I gotta plan A, B, and C type shit. Don't get me wrong. I want to stick to plan A when I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? But You know what I mean? After a while of me, of course you have a plan B, C. So if you can't get this fairy tale, if you can't get that, what do you want out of life? Like, what do you want out of relationships? What do you feel? Because as a all right, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. Because the question was, what do women want? And I swear to God, Hannah's a dude, bro. She answered it like a dude. She acts like a dude. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry.
like, come on, bro. I couldn't even really get it out the way I needed to get it out because Hannah can't help herself.
I can't. I'm
Like,
sorry. I am a dude kind of. But no, if it was again, if I had some kind of I don't know. I just would probably want somebody who's just as equal, if that makes sense. Like if they just like got up in the morning and worked 60 hours a week, owned their own business, got 3 degrees.
You want them to work their ass off because you working.
That's what I'm saying.
They can't sit home and get the 60 hours
why
a week.
Can't they be?
Wait, but
what if they
sit? What if they home getting the bread?
I mean, that's fine, but you know that comes with a consequence, right?
What?
Staying home getting the bread.
What it come with?
I'm just saying, what are you doing at home getting the bread? I'm asking. I want to know so I can sit at home and
Wait, before you do, I just want to say, like, this is what I'm trying to tell you about this interview I knew I was going to ask tonight.
Right.
I knew it, bro, because not for nothing, she can't help herself.
I can't.
She's a nigga. So tell me, what you have to say?
Yeah, well, like, I'm curious.
What if you could pay all the bills from home, though?
She said,
what are you
consequences.
doing?
So, all right, so, again, what if, we're not going to say what you're really doing.
Yeah, what I'm doing, but what if the hustle consists of you being home?
Right.
Okay,
like work from home. People do computer shit, online
you
shit.
Work from
where
home.
you get
That's
bread.
fine, right?
Right,
So
that's
you working
legal
at,
shit. We're
right.
not talking illegally in the
legal
law.
shit.
We
Legal
talking
shit still
about
comes.
what
No,
consequences.
I'm talking about legal shit.
What legal shit?
You're gonna get bored.
That's not.
You're not even. Not only are you not
Not
gonna
if
get bored.
you're not that type of
Wait
person.
a minute, time out.
What if you're introvert? What if you like to be inside? That's just
most people are
thing.
introvert, right? You're gonna be
Most people
inside.
ain't.
Well, not most
Everybody
people, but
be
a lot of
outside.
people
I'm
be
kind of an
outside.
introvert.
Right.
So, you know
So I have an introvert child, so I know how that
Right.
goes. So with that being said,
Sometimes
like
he want to go out.
he never wants to go to fuck outside.
See?
He hates people. He
Right.
just doesn't want to be around people.
No, he
So
gave me
he's
a
gonna
hug,
be
so
a
I don't care
computer.
what you're talking
He's
about.
gonna be a computer geek, and he's probably gonna
He
make
gave me
his
a
money
hug.
on the computer.
On the computer.
That's fine and everything, but how is he gonna get some ass?
No, in
There's
fact.
consequences. How is he gonna have social skills? There's consequences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How is he gonna be able to have
Well,
a connection with others?
ass if he's your man. And
You're talking about
I'm talking
developing
about your
from a
life.
boy to a
Remember,
man.
I'm talking about
You're
just
talking about
people,
developing
like,
from a boy to a man.
yeah,
though.
like I'm talking about like.
But a
just
man in the house.
A man in the house is the same shit though. A grown ass, my man in the house. You can't, nigga, I'm sorry, but you just can't sit on your ass in my crib all day on the computer. Take that shit and go in your car. Go take that shit and go. Like, I'm not doing that. But I'm not doing that because I'm going to work. No, because I'm going to work, right? On some real stuff. I'm going to work, right? And then I come in the house, you got dishes sitting there. You got plates sitting there. I just cleaned the night
what if
before.
that's not
What
the
if that's
case?
not the case?
Listen,
That's what I'm trying to
That's
understand. Oh
not
no,
the case.
I mean, it's not always the case. That's just my
no, but
opinion.
I'm just giving you. I'm
What's
giving
your
you
opinion?
scenarios. I'm giving you scenarios. No, I'm asking you. I'm just asking you a question. My opinion on that is, if you're making the money, I don't care if I have to. If you have to stay home. If we're going out for dates and we're doing things, and you're not just sitting home on your ass dirty and like, then that's
No, I'm
different. I
not
don't
saying
care.
that. Like, if
Hold
you're
on.
making
Oh,
money-
you asked me what my take was.
Yeah.
My take is that if you're home making money and that's something you're an introvert and that's something that you enjoy doing, but you're paying bills and you're doing everything you got to do, and we're still living our life as a relationship, I'm fine with that. But that was my question for you. Like, you were saying, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Growing up from a boy to a man, absolutely, you want to teach that
I'm just not
that
doing
boy
it. I'm sorry.
to go out and meet
I'm
people
sorry,
and
I'm
to.
not doing it.
Okay.
I'm very, very just weird out. I just wouldn't do it because I'm a weirdo. Like in my head, I'm thinking like, who wants to just sit at home? I don't care if you're introvert or not. Who wants to just sit at home and make money? I mean, unless
But
they.
you can't say
If
that. I
you're
don't
doing
care if you're an
Bitcoin,
introvert
if
or
you're
not.
doing a Bitcoin.
But listen, that's what I'm saying is you can't say that.
I
Though. You don't care if you're
Like,
introvert or not.
like,
No,
that's
I'm
what
saying
I'm,
you said I don't
you
care
know?
if right.
If that's
That's what I'm
I
trying to
probably
say.
wouldn't. I
Some
probably
people
wouldn't
really
deal with an
are
introvert
like
person.
that. I don't know anybody
What if
like
you
that.
got
Let me
that dude
clarify
that comes home,
but
when
I
he
know
come home
there.
from work, that's 60 hours and everything's clean, but he making money and still paying the bills and everything.
Yeah, that's
See,
what
but
I
that's
said.
the problem
You said
between.
that that's not that's
see,
not
see, that's,
that don't
that,
happen.
right. That's the problem between me and some of these other chicks. That's what I was gonna say. That's the problem
So we
between
don't want
me
those
and.
kind of men.
Yeah,
and that's your preference. That's
wouldn't be that
understood.
kind
There's
of.
nothing wrong with
Right,
that.
I wouldn't
I'm
be
saying
into
I would
that
be
kind of
cool with
thing,
it as
though.
long as life is
I
still
wouldn't.
normal. I don't want
I don't
a
think it would be
man
normal.
that sits home all day
What if
and
you
never
do all
goes
the man
outside.
stuff though, like fix everything, fix the cars?
No, that's what I'm trying.
everything.
She said she don't care. She don't
I
want to
don't-
sit on his ass at home.
I'm
She wants to go
seriously,
out and be like physically
Yeah,
working.
just be physical. I don't know. Again, I don't see myself being with somebody like that. That's not saying that.
It's not wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it.
No,
I'm not gonna judge anybody.
I'm just saying me
who wants to do that.
But I just feel like there's no real intellectual communication.
She thinking like a guy though, because I think a woman, if a dude is paying all the bills right now in 2025, a woman will choose that man.
Okay,
all
let's.
the bills,
I'm not having. Yeah, I was about to say because I'm not going to. I'm not going to allow that.
That's how a man
I will
thinks,
never
so.
allow that. I don't know why. I am not the type of person that I want or need somebody to pay any of my bills.
Right.
Then you can't even pay my
Which
phone
we
bill.
said at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
We talked about that at the beginning of the show. If
Yeah.
you're just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in.
Hi,
Big
guys.
Talk Podcast, Hannah Nana on the check-in. Shout out to my big sponsor, Jaxie, 1420 North Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut. Dope hookah lounge for the grown and sexy only, though. Let's be clear. No kid shit around here. This shit is a dope vibe.
Right.
We're having a comedy show, guys, May 22nd. It's a Thursday. Show, doors open at 8. Show starts at 9. That's how we're doing it, all right? So I got a few comics lined up. There's amateur night. So if you're a comic, if you feel like you're funny and you want to come out and just show your talent, hit my DM. Make sure you guys do that. So anyways, it's getting juicy, y'all. It's getting juicy. I done asked 2 questions. I got about 15. So it's getting juicy already. But again, if you're just tuning in, it's Girl Talk. We are having Girl Talk today, guys, and it's crazy. So Hannah Nana, the reason why, even though it was perfect to have her on Girl Talk show, is because I knew that she was going to come in for the fellas. I had her, if you guys did not see, you go on YouTube, if you're watching from YouTube, or you go to my YouTube page to Miss Big Talk on YouTube, you are going to see an episode where I have Hannah Nana, and it's supposed to be girls. It was the girls show. Then I had the guys come up and rebuttal, and then I had girls versus guys. Did you do the girls versus? No, okay, so it was just the girls. When we had the girls show, she was the dude. She was the dude the whole show. She agreed with nigga shit, and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. Hold on, let me hear some good kind of see because I know that like right because you. Right, because we on 3 platforms, y'all. We on 3 platforms right now. But yes, so she gives more of a male perspective a lot of times. Don't get me wrong. I always thought, because I grew up with a lot of dudes and like all that like but I never met nobody more dudeish than her. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was like I have male traits where I think certain way, I talk certain way, I act certain ways, but that's because I was kind of raised that way. You know what I'm saying? By a bunch of dudes. So. But then, like, I got into my soft girl era. It was like, you know what, I got feelings. You know what I'm saying? Me be a girl. I want to kind of, let me take the gully. I was thinking, listen, I'm 40 now, right? So I want to take the gully off my name and just call myself Cream. I don't want to be Cream Gully no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I fell into my soft girl era, right? But don't get me wrong. That shit is still there. I still think and act certain ways. But I don't know.
It's kind of hard to, like,
let it go. It's hard.
I wouldn't say let it go because I think it's kind of cool to be in like that soft girl everything. I think that shit goes too far though.
It does.
I think that when you try to stay calm or you try to be cute,
next thing you know, somebody fucking with you.
There's some shit going on.
I swear on my son.
And you're like, what the fuck? Like, can I just like get a break? So with that being said, the thing is this too. I am not girly. That's my biggest problem ever. Yeah, you're not gonna catch me in a dress like every other weekend.
Right.
You're not gonna catch me with.
See, I'm girly in that sense. I like
I'm
heels.
not that person, you know. I'm not gonna have heels. I'm not that person.
I
so I think it just brings out my. I think if I wore heels, it'd be amazing.
Right.
But I don't, and honestly, I got like 200.
First of all, I've seen you in like a pair of heels once or twice. Yeah,
like
I was about to say, I've seen once or twice.
We had a masquerade party.
Right, and I loved it. I loved it. So you could definitely do it. It's just not your thing.
Yeah,
Speaking of, real quick, let's talk about your hoodie real
Yes,
quick.
my boy Omar made this.
I saw when you posted this shit. When I'm saying, showing
I was about to say, you see this? This is like
shout out to Omar Pratt. That's my guy. He's dope as fuck.
I love this.
Very great job. I definitely have plans to work with him.
Very great job. I'm getting more because I need more colors. So, yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it says Jaxie here. It's a little backwards on the
right
side,
there
so you
go.
got to show it there, which is
Fire.
pretty dope. It is really dope.
I
really
love
dope.
it.
Great
I
job.
love it.
Good material. That's what I do like. It's nice and soft and fluffy.
Right. I love it. I love the
It's a little
design.
girl bow. I So he had to make a girly
You had to. You
face,
need
right?
to. You need because you're
He had
still
to.
you still have that. I know for a fact that you still have the girl shit in you. It's just you trained yourself to go. So it was just more like it comes natural to you now where you can't even help it. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Where do I want to go with this conversation? I got so many fucking questions here. I want to see where I want to go with this conversation because we just talked about, you know what I'm saying? First we talked about messy shit and how, you know, bitches are, and then we were about to get back into it because honestly, like, I feel like when you get to a point in your life where you decide, alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna fuck around. Like, I'm about to just, you know what I mean, chill, like, go to work, like, do shit I gotta do, stack my bread so I can do this business, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and that's when the things start to come up. All the negativity, all of those things, like, I feel like a lot of that has happened to me in the last maybe year or two, maybe 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't stand it, because it's like, do I stand completely, because if I stand on business, I go to jail all the time. I'm not a person that stand on business and I'm straight. I just, whatever, we fought down the street and that's it. No, nigga, somebody called the cops on me. I got a call. Somebody, it's something stupid. It's always something dumb. So it's like, do I feel like going through that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? As a woman who we both know, we've been through that. Like, we both did time. We both did time.
I was about to say that. That's one thing I do want to talk about. There's a lot of women out there. I hope you don't mind. I'll say, you know, a lot of women that, like, was in there, like, when we was going through it, like, you know, you got China, you got Liza, you got Cookie, you got, you got Vandella, Jen, like, these are girls, yourself, you know what I'm saying, like, these are girls, like, when I was in there having my child, was like, crazy. Going through some shit, you know what I'm saying, they OD, like, these are women that I know that been in there, right? And these are grown-ass women. We're not talking about little-ass girls, even if, you know, some internet, whatever the bullshit is goes on this planet. Even all that. These are women that been in there, right? That's been through some shit. But if you go look at their stuff, like, a lot of them, all the people I just named are doing really, really big, great things. You know, they're really doing, for the most part, they're doing really, really, you know, bigger things than being behind the jail cell.
Hell the fuck yeah.
You know, doing better things than fucking...
I'm talking about myself when I'm saying, for the most part, and that's just because I'm hard on myself.
I'm hard on myself too, but for me too,
right.
like, there's other things I'm trying to... I don't even know how much more I can accomplish, but I'm still trying to
Me too, girl, school, between school and all the education I got and everything that the plans.
It's a lot.
I'm just... blah.
It's a lot. So,
like,
no, really big shout out to all those women, because like I said, we all was in there one time or another. Right now, y'all all doing y'all thing in whatever weird way you're doing it. But you're not in them bars.
Absolutely. Shout out to all the women that was locked up.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Man, I did 5 of them joints.
Yeah, I didn't do that many, but it was still
hard.
hard.
Fun. It was
still hard.
But nah, I ain't gonna front. I met a lot of great women. A lot of the women that you named, I met there. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people there.
And I left a lot of women there that's still there right now, you know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
And they not never coming home, you know what I mean? Because when I was there with them. Like, I spent my time with the lifers over there. Like, they got 999 years. Like, for doing some wild shit. Don't get me wrong now. I ain't shouting y'all out because I still don't know. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know.
I fuck with y'all. Y'all was cool as
we
fuck.
don't know. We don't know.
Y'all was cool as fuck and like Camp 99. But I don't know, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got 999 years.
I just want to get that out there because I feel like sometimes we do forget. Like, a lot of them, when I was in there, you could either lose your mind or just run with it.
Or run with that shit, and that's what I did, man. I ran with that
shit.
You
have to run with it,
because
if you lose your mind, you're just going to...
I had no choice.
And
I had a son out here.
You're going to be on Seroquel for 10 hours.
Right, fuck out of here. Yo, I am no mad. I was mad as fuck. I'm mad I ain't know how to jail. When I went to jail, I didn't know how to jail.
Yeah,
now I should have told them crazy. Let me get some of that. I remember I took somebody New Year's Eve. I was probably in jail for like 2 or 3 years at this point. I finally took somebody meds. I was like, fuck it. I was like some serial killer stuff. Bitch, I couldn't even get on the top bunk. I was the top bunk. I could not go to the CO kept asking me, why you ain't in the bed? It was like 4 in the morning. I'm on a counter like, I can't get up there. I couldn't tell him, nigga, I'm high as fuck. I'll never do that shit again, yo. That shit was so funny. But now I know how to jail. It's
right. Now it's a different ballgame. Like, don't get me in there now, because I'm going to be rich.
Man, rich as what? To the bitch.
I'm rich as hell.
But not for nothing. Not for nothing, but to be real. But see how we're laughing and we're saying that? That's how easy it is for us to, if something triggers us, we'll remember.
Right
Like, we
back
could
to
do that shit.
Right back to the
That's
street.
just, look, to us, we did it already. Like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So stop playing with me. Type
That's
shit.
what I be
And I
telling
hate
people.
that.
Yeah.
That's the part that I hate because and now I kind of wish I never been through it because I would be scared. I would be scared to go through it. I don't want to leave my kid. I don't want to leave my grandson. I don't want to leave these people in my life. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But the point is shit, nigga, I raised my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? If shit do go down, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I got to do and get the fuck
if I go down just so
right, you know what I'm
She's
saying?
gonna be sending me
And
texts.
that's cool. That's
not cool.
That's not cool to think like
It
that.
isn't
And that's
cool
what I'm
think
trying to
like
say
That's
to
terrible. That is actually terrible.
It's
That's
terrible
not
to
good.
say to ourselves, like, yeah, we know what it is, so we're not afraid
But that's
of
why
it.
we
So
should
at the end of the
definitely
day-
be like more in tune with, like I said, with other women. I think that's the biggest problem. It's always women against women. You don't really, you know.
But sometimes there are women out there that just can't help themselves. They nitpick about a lot of things or everything. And what do you do in those circumstances?
They
It's
really
just-
don't probably. The thing is, it's not even. I don't know if it's nitpick because I think it's
It
only
is.
nitpick if you
There's
pay
people
attention,
who are
right?
emotional. There's people who are
But only if you pay attention to it, right? Because if I see a lot of shit. For instance, I'm gonna just use this
It's
as
still
example. Like me, I'm
nitpicking. I don't-
annoying as fuck on social media.
It's still nitpicking though.
If you ignore me, you know there's a little button that you can press that
Right.
says unfollow. You
Right.
don't see none of my statuses.
Right.
You're still my friend.
Right, but
I don't
understand
see
what I'm
shit.
trying to say. But
So-
see, again, right? Because I went to school for. I ain't finished yet, but psychology. I want to be a therapist bad as hell. So
Well,
my
I
thought.
just finished my master's in therapy.
See,
So
all
I
right.
literally-
So let's
I just can't
talk
take
then.
state board tests yet. 'cause-
So all right, so let's talk then. That's even better. You can help me with a lot of stuff that I need to know about
Yeah.
finishing, right? Because there's certain. I know I can skip some classes. I don't want to do all that
You
extra shit.
really can't skip any of them
Yes,
on the
I
master's
did the
program.
prereqs. All them prerequisites is good.
Yeah,
Once
but
you do
still,
those,
once you
psych,
have to have.
psych 101 I've done.
Yeah, psych is easy though. You got literally you got to go
Business
to the
I've
counseling.
done. They make me
The
do that
counseling
shit.
part.
Oh,
once you
okay.
get past that,
Okay.
then you're good.
Right.
And then the state of Connecticut only though
Right.
requires you to have a master's. So you still have to
No
get a
way.
master's before you can get it. Yeah.
That's
And you got to
fucked
do
up.
like 4,000 hours.
I'm moving. I ain't doing all
Oh,
that.
yeah, I don't blame you. Oh,
Because
I
I'm
know.
already.
My
I
graduation
know
is Saturday.
Oh, look at look
So
at
I already know how that goes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, it's not all about just being, I don't know, like hood or street. That's what I was going to say. It's just more about like what you do with it.
Right.
How
Absolutely.
you put it out there or how you present yourself. I can present myself in a weird way and I can present myself in a more elegant way if I wanted to. You know, I choose the weird way because I like being a fucking weirdo. I don't care that people don't like me or like
It's not
me.
what I was saying though. What you said was, is that if we decide to, you post
Ignore
every
it.
day, if we ignore it, that it's still that doesn't mean that it's still not nitpicking or whatever. Absolutely, it shouldn't. At that point, it's not gonna bother you. Like, you know what I mean? You don't see it anymore. And
Yeah.
I trust me. I chose to do that in lots of circumstances.
Right.
Like, because it's either my thing is fight or flight. I'm either gonna beat you the fuck up or I'm gonna leave this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you're right. If I decide to ignore some shit like that, I'm cool. I ain't gotta worry about it. You're absolutely right. But that doesn't call it nitpick. That's still called nitpicking. They're still over there doing it,
Yeah,
even
but
when
I
you're
think,
not
don't
seeing
you think that the person that's doing the nitpicking is doing it because it knows it's bothering somebody? It may not be you,
No, of
but
course.
anybody in that. I'm just not
No,
saying
that's
you
what I'm
as an
saying,
individual,
but I was just
like
saying,
somebody
calling it
in
a
that
spade.
conversation.
No, absolutely.
Like,
I was just saying
You just
that
keep
it was
going and
called
going
that.
and
I'm
going
like,
because you know
Right.
it's irking somebody.
Right.
You
I
know?
love to
So,
do
like,
that sometimes. So I
That's
get
why I
it.
say you see my Facebook
I do it
posts,
sometimes.
I'm opinionated.
When I'm in my mood, when I'm in my
But-
bag, I do it to the fullest.
I have
I'm a
learned lately-
Virgo, nigga.
I have
I'm
learned
the
lately it's not
fucking.
worth
I'm
it.
with it. I'm with the shit. But sometimes I decide, hey, I'm not with the shit. I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like
I don't feel like
That's
it
how I
today.
feel. That's what
I
I'm
don't.
saying.
You're
Like, I
not
just
worth
wanna do
it,
it.
type shit. You
I
might.
just don't wanna
The
do
next
it.
person that bothers me, I might go all the way with that person. But
Yeah,
you,
It's not
I don't-
working
it's
either.
not.
Like,
I don't feel like it.
And not only that,
I feel like,
sometimes I
I
feel
feel
like-
great about it.
I feel like sometimes when you also give somebody so much attention, they become a product of you.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right,
Like,
they always
it's
do.
like they become a product of who you are.
Right.
Or every time they see that person, they be like, "Oh shit, wasn't she the one online fighting
Right,
Banana?
right,
Oh shit, wasn't she this?
right.
Or well, she
And it's
wasn't that?"
stupid.
And it's like, really?
But some people do it
Like-
for that reason. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but
Some people
I'm-
do it
I'm not
because
giving
they
nobody
know
that much attention.
Nana is out here doing her thing. So let me
No.
do that to Nana every day, so I could just
They don't give a fuck about
do
me. I don't
this,
give a fuck about
so I
them.
can have something else to do.
I can go back to my Facebook literally 14 and a half years, and I promise you I was an asshole then.
Facts.
I've been an asshole on that shit since. That's the problem these days, though. When I was growing up boxing bitches out, they didn't have phones and they didn't have social media. They
Right.
didn't have all that. you
Right.
know? We had to take it out,
Right.
take it to the woods and call it a
Right.
day. Now everything's a show.
All niggas got is
Everything is-
memories
yeah,
right now.
Now everything's a show. Everything is like out there. Everybody wants to see some. Everybody wants to be in some. Like, come on, I got time for that. You ain't catching me on nobody's social media.
Right, because we're going to jail. You understand what I'm trying to say about shit like that? That's my real problem.
Like I'm on a missing milk box.
No, for real, that's a real problem. That's a real problem for me.
Just like this.
Like it scares the shit out of me thinking about shit like that. Like you about to try to get, and then I know cameras is rolling. Like it's really over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, cause A, you ain't gonna embarrass me, and then B, I know I'm going to jail at this point. I might as well go to.
I think the embarrassing part is the biggest part. I think anybody can take, a fair one or take a, or take, whatever the situation is, and be cool about it.
Right.
They got this.
It's the liquor.
I think not even shit.
Facts. Oh, I know. It could be that dope ass sweater though. It's a nice little.
Yes.
The
it's not even that
great.
Big though.
No. It's thick. Like it's nice.
Yeah.
This is good material.
It is. And I like the softness. Like it feels like a little cushion. Like I want a pillow out of this. I swear I do. Oh, make me a pillow. Oh, make me a pillow that say Jaxie like this. I need it for the couches.
Shout out to Omar. That shit is definitely dope.
I know him for a long time too, so I always show love. But
So talk to me about Jaxie really quick.
So Jaxie.
So since opening Jaxie, have you gained or lost?
Way more lost. People, money,
everything. No, not even. We're not talking money. I'm talking about people. Like
people lost.
This is just girl talk. We ain't talking business and personal shit.
Oh, I'm like shit. You lost everything, motherfucker.
Like man.
Nah, but people,
More gained or more lost? Like, do you feel like more people came in and supported more? That
no, I lost more.
Cool with?
I lost more people. You know what? I don't even think I lost people. I don't know. Good question. You know that? Because I would say I gained people because more people come in here that I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And they're more.
Or people that you don't usually.
Or that
every
I don't
day
hang with or I don't
with,
see or something like that. Right. So they, so I would say I probably gained more people.
Right. Because losing people would kind of necessarily mean that like you had some issues and you know what I'm saying, they had to go type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if we're counting those people, we're saying that wasn't
Kayla,
many.
thank you.
That wasn't many people. So that's pretty good. So again, guys, shout out to Jaxie. If you're just tuning in, 1420 North Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut, Big Talk Podcast. I got my big sponsor. Want to check in really quick too. I was sick for like the last week. I still have a little.
Like that horse.
Yeah, I still have a little. You know what I mean? I was blowing my nose so much. I got all types of. Girl, trust me. My boyfriend got me sick. He was sick first, and then next thing you know, I just fucking got sick. So I'm feeling a lot better today, thank God. But anyways, so. All right, I already asked you this question. All right, so are you single? Or are you still in a relationship? I know you was in a relationship the last time I asked you this on the show.
I'm like the face
Came out of nowhere.
It's complicated.
For real,
it's complicated because I'm in a relationship, but I kind of like, I don't know. I'm in a relationship, but I do what I want. If that makes sense.
Right,
and
that doesn't mean the last show.
And that doesn't mean like have sex or see other people or none of that. I just feel like I'm just in a place in my life where I have to do what's best for me long term. If that makes sense.
Okay.
But I am in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like my baby daddy's still there.
Okay.
But that's it. Doesn't go any further than this.
Okay. So again, the reason why I always ask you this question is because first of all, like we've been cool for years, and then you've been online. We've been social media friends for years. So I get to see what the fuck you be going crazy as fuck. So of course, you know what I mean. When I see that on anybody's page, if I'm watching or whatever, and I see you post, it's always gonna be oh shit, like damn, I wonder how her nigga feel about how she felt. You know what I mean? I used to think.
You know my social media friend. I don't even know if he does social media. I'm gonna be honest. There's like not no, let me see your phone or let me see what
because
you
you guys are
that.
at a place.
But even if so, I don't care. I literally I be posting while he's sitting right there watching TV, smoking a blunt or some shit like that. So I don't care. And if I'm sure there's people out there that be screenshotting it and sending it to him like, yo, look at your girl. She be doing the most. But he don't care
because he knows y'all got what y'all got. And
he probably, when they send it to him, he probably like, yeah, this bitch right here.
Facts, like she right here posting this
right here being dumb as fuck.
Right, which I love. Like that's what I'm saying. So
it
it just goes to show that like with social media, that shit is really just for the like TV. It's like it's not like for the most part. The only way you're gonna see real life is if we bring you into that real life sector of your home, or here's my. Which speaking of, right. So speaking of that, I'm gonna be doing the Big Talk podcast is revamping. Next week is my shout out to DJ Proof. He's next on my podcast. He's my last show. He's gonna be my season finale, and I'm not coming back until July 22nd. But when I come back, it's gonna all be a day in the life of. So like, if you ever want me to follow you around, if you have a big day going for Jackson, you know, you got your after or whatever, you just want people to like, I'm gonna follow you around with my camera guy, and we're gonna get your day, and then we're gonna vlog it. It's called vlogs. You know what I'm saying? So we get everything that you're gonna do. So I'm gonna
My life is a shit show unless you want to sit in the dentist's office with me all day.
No, I'm just
Then come
saying,
here,
if that ever,
and
I
then
was
come
just,
here right after, maybe we can
no,
do that.
I would exactly,
I'm
which
just
is probably
fucking
kind of
with you.
dope because think about it. Imagine me going into a dentist's office, vlogging you, and then next thing you know, you here off the shit,
Oh, yeah.
wilding. Like that's funny.
That is
Like that
me.
is for YouTube.
And that
so
will be my
don't
life.
ever count yourself out for
Right.
that. But I was, I throw the option out there for everybody. I'm
Yeah, of
already
course, thank
booked.
you.
I'm already got 5 people in, ready to rock and roll. Shout out to Mark Banks, by the way, too. Another big. Speaking of. This was supposed to be a big announcement today. Shout out to Mark Banks. She was on my show last week. Big, huge promoter out of Hartford. She's so young. She's 21 years old. And when I'm telling you, she brings out the craziest people like you could think of. Like she young as fuck doing it. So facts. But I'm going to be doing her vlog for her birthday in August, and it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna follow her around while she gets her hair done, while she does everything, and then she's gonna have like artists come, like big people come for a party. You know what I mean? So we're gonna vlog the day. Shout out to DJ Coolface. There's a few people. I ain't gonna say too much more. But I'm gonna be following some people for the day. So yeah, I'm revamping the podcast. I will have sit down interviews here and there, but it will no longer be live after next week. Like we won't be doing that anymore. Everything will be YouTube. You gotta watch it. I'm vlogging people's life.
Subscribe.
So the Big Talk podcast, a day in the life of. That's what we're doing.
That's what you gotta say.
So-
Subscribe.
So how do you feel about? All right. So you said, like, I probably if you're saying 90% of the people you be around are not your like friends. So how do you? So your friends, the ones we're saying that aren't your friends, how do you feel about them? Can they? Like, I don't know how to like word it. No, because there's two different questions, but they kind of the same. So I wanted to add them together. But it's kind of like your man and your best friend, like they're like the coolest, like besties, like call each other for everything, all that. But my other question, I wanted to make, that's why I said I was trying to figure it out because they're kind of the same. The other question was, oh my God, where did it go? Who's your man? Oh, like or like okay, so it's the same thing. Like, could they call your man? Like, are they the person that like when you're not around, like they chilling? You know what I'm saying? It's them two watching the movie.
My friend and my
Your
man,
best friend, though.
bestie. No,
Not even that.
none of my friends can be around this thing.
Not just okay.
Not any of them. Like, it's not that I don't get into that jealousy shit or none of that. It's just that
Right. So
my
that's where I'm getting to.
friends
Right.
don't even want to be around.
Right. No, I'm not saying they want
They,
to.
no,
That's
no,
not
but
my
they
first
wouldn't
question.
like. It's just because he's not that type of person. Like he will make a situation uncomfortable. Now, if I had a cool boyfriend that like
Right.
chill and shit, hell yeah.
You would make it uncomfortable.
Yeah, he will make it uncomfortable. I'm sorry, babe. I'm not
Right, so
watching
in your-
somebody fake things, but you would
So
make it
in your
uncomfortable.
situation, like
Right, in mine.
personally,
But if I had
fucking no.
if I had like a cool man and
Then you
yeah,
cool with
hell
it.
yeah, my
Right.
girls, my sister, everybody, like I would love it.
Right.
I would love
Just
it.
chill.
Like, I
everybody's
would love it
comfortable.
because then I could
That
be
you
at my
have to
house
have that. I
more.
feel the same way. You have to have that.
Right,
because
I would be in my
if it's
crib
not,
more,
then
I
it feels
wouldn't-
weird.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like,
If you're
yeah.
not cool, if my best friend or my friends or whoever is not cool with my man, it feels weird. I don't like it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to be cool with mine. Like what the fuck? Because now I'm like, what the fuck is the problem? You know what I mean? And then that's when you start thinking weird on why you don't like my man.
Right.
Like especially even if he's doing shit to me that you don't care for, it's still not your place to not like that man unless he's trying to fucking kill me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like it's not your place to
I
not
have a
like
big
the
thing
nigga.
about getting into other people's
Mm.
relationships. I
Me
have
too.
like a
Fuck
little bit-
that.
I don't
Got
give a
nothing
fuck.
to do with me.
That shit ain't, listen, that's y'all.
As long as that nigga is
like,
not your bitch, is not trying to kill
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
my nigga,
That's
I'm,
it. And I'm really
don't
big
give a
on that
fuck.
too because I feel like that's a situation where they need to handle that.
Right.
You know, or I need to handle that with my man. Like, I expect my friends too. You know how many times I have my friends my real friends want to go outside and go nuts for me?
Right.
You know, and they won't because they know, like, okay, she's going to let him in the morning.
Right.
So not get involved. So it's good to, like, just be a friend, you know?
So let me ask you a
That's it.
question. Have you ever been cheated on?
My man fucked a bitch that I took care of. She lived in my crib.
Oh shit.
So
damn.
Yeah, and then it was before I went away. It was before I went away. It was before I had my son.
I did not expect that.
It was a little weird.
That's horrible.
So yeah, it was a little weird, but I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Like I. Just,
so okay, so my question.
That
You know the
shit-
reason why I asked you, that wasn't even that question. Was it? My question really was.
That I get cheated on, yeah.
No, that wasn't my question. Was what makes a woman stay after being cheated on? But that's why I asked you first. Have you ever been cheated on? Because I wanted to see a personal reason. So what's that real? Like, what is the? Because see, here's the thing, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like anybody that I've been in a relationship with who watches my podcast can vouch for this shit. Like I don't stay after cheating, my nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because my nigga, at the end of the day, we could be single and we could just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be. We ain't gotta be each other's person. We could just be fucking around and I really like you and whatever, you know what I mean? But we don't have no title. I'm big on that. I'm big on cheating. So again, what makes a woman stay?
I stayed after cheating. But I'm gonna be honest, I stayed after cheating, but I probably was cheating first.
Right. Okay, so a good reason though. There you are. That's why I stayed. Simple.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I probably was.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, probably. But yeah, I've stood and I feel like I had to eat it up. You gotta eat it up.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like that's. I don't got no more comment on that because that's
Right.
just how it is.
Facts, facts. I understand. That's definitely
It's
something. So how do you feel about marriage?
I don't want to get married. I never wanted to get married. I could have gotten married. Don't even propose to me. I don't even want your ring. I just don't. I'm really, really friendly as fuck. So I feel like a marriage, you gotta like be 1,000,000% committed. And I might not be that person. So I'm not doing it. Plus I like my last name.
Right, facts.
I'm not changing that.
So
Plus, I
marriage
like
is
my
out of
name.
the question pretty much for you. All right,
Let's
so
see Jay-Z then.
oh my God, that's twice for
I'll be
that's
out.
twice
Like,
for Jay-Z.
I could do those two
Yes,
anytime.
okay, so
right?
that's LBL.
Yeah, I can do those two.
He's
But
fine.
other than that,
LBL
I'm not
is my
getting
guy.
married.
He's fine,
They
but I
out,
do
they
got
out,
some.
they out.
I do got. Hopefully, I got good news coming. Speaking of
Yeah,
LBL,
yeah.
so. But yeah, look, a day in the life of Graham Gully. I'm telling you,
right.
stay tuned. It's gonna be crazy starting in July. Speaking of July, too, really quick, guys. Big Talk Podcast, second annual field day. Anybody want to bring tables out and be vendors? DM me if you want to help me out because I'm giving away free hamburgers, hot dogs. We're doing double dutch competition, basketball competition. I'm trying my hardest to get one of the drill teams to come out and do something great for us. If not, I'm definitely gonna have the Waterbury Knights dancers come out and do something. Yeah, we got DJ. I'm giving away hamburgers and hot dogs to all the kids, but you guys can come and set up your own tables to vend, sell food, because I have a special guest coming. I have somebody that you guys are all going to want to come see come to my field day July 20th. I'm not making any announcements now, but I promise you, you guys are going to want to come through because it's going to be a dope-ass day from 12 to 8 at Waterville Park. So it's a Sunday, guys. It's a Sunday, so definitely come through and chill with the kid and the kids.
Bring your children. Don't leave the children.
So really quick, I want to play a game.
Let's go.
The game is called Truth or Drink. Truth or Drink.
I'm gonna be drunk as a motherfucker.
No, not really.
Let me put my hair up for this one, cause you know what?
Not really.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, so let's pour the shots,
Let's
but don't
pour
show the
shots.
bottles,
Of
please.
course
Here, I'll
not.
hold
That's
your
why I
drink.
hold it down there.
Right, so we're gonna pour a shot real quick, just in case, like she has to drink, guys. It's called Truth or Drink. I'm just gonna ask some questions, and you can choose to tell the
You
truth
drinking with me?
or to drink. Sometimes, maybe. Yeah, let me put one in there, just in case.
Let me get you one at least ready.
Yeah, at least.
You're already drinking your eggs.
Right.
This is just a little something.
All right, so the first, let me see.
First question.
All right, I'm gonna make this funny because you're probably gonna end up drinking. So it's truth or drink. So the truth part is you either could rap about Christmas or drink. Do a freestyle right now about Christmas.
That's crazy because I like to freestyle when I'm drunk.
What?
As fuck.
Oh,
I do. Like if you put like a Jay-Z beat or something on, I probably could freestyle the fuck out of Jay-Z. I remix all Jay-Z.
Nah, we got free.
But
You need your
a
own. I want to
Christmas
hear a
one,
Christmas.
I'm gonna
freestyle.
have to drink because I can't do Christmas unless I'll be like ho ho ho, happy ho ho ho.
Oh shit!
You
You
don't ask
know.
ho ho ho. Then that would be that. So I'm gonna drink to that.
All right, let's go. That is funny. I wasn't you to rap about Christmas. That show was
I
funny.
can't rap about
I would have been here. That's why I told you. I said if you do this one, I'm gonna be screaming. But if you don't, all right. So,
Go, drunk hour.
truth or drink? What's the color of the building you're in right now?
Truth is blue.
Is it
Blue
blue?
and black.
Over here, this side, or just over there?
It's actually, my whole side is
What's
black.
this where we at right
My
now?
whole side is black. But it's blue and black. Even my side banners are blue.
Ah, okay,
It's
okay,
blue and black.
okay. You got
Yeah,
that.
I
You
know
got
that.
that.
I'm like, I know that much.
All right, name a truth. Name 5 things that start with the letter T.
5 things
That start with the letter T.
Table. Tops.
It's the top.
A top.
Oh, top to a
Like a
top.
top to a cup. Top
Don't.
to
You can't help. Get your address.
Um,
Hello.
Table top, of course, T,
That's what we
obviously, because I got
T,
T.
3.
I work in a dentist's
I
office.
thought you better say
Table.
You already said table.
Oh, damn, did I?
Table, top, T.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. I give you that one.
All right.
That was corny,
And
right?
toes.
And toes. All right, you did it.
I'm
You
like,
did
wait,
it.
you said
did it,
that
you did it. You
Oh,
did
I
it.
should have said titties. Wait, wait, sorry. Taco.
That's what I
Nah,
said.
tacos.
All right,
I don't
so
even eat tacos.
tell us truth or drink. Tell us like one of your most embarrassing moments.
I had somebody ask me that question yesterday, and it's funny as fuck, and I'm gonna share it because it was funny
Okay.
as fuck. So I remember I was mad young. I must have been like 14, maybe even 14, 15. I got so fucking drunk that I thought I was in the bathroom, and I literally sat there and peed on myself, right? And then I got up and walked away like if I didn't.
That's crazy.
I swear that's like the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Wow.
And it was because I was young, and I swore to God that I was in a toilet.
I can't.
I swore I was in the
I have a
toilet.
crazy
And
drunk
then
young
what?
story. I'll
That
never
was like
tell.
right.
I'll
Most
never
people
tell.
never tell, but because I just shared this yesterday with somebody else, I was like, let's share it. And so yeah, that was my most embarrassing moment of my life that I remember.
Okay. All
That
right.
I remember because I had a lot of drunk nights I don't remember.
I can't. All right. So truth or drink? When did you lose your virginity? What age?
I was young.
Do you remember?
No, but I was young.
So does she have to drink because she don't remember y'all?
I'll drink because I was young.
Because what?
Like I was young. I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember.
I definitely remember. I lost my virginity. I think I was like 17. I lost my virginity.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, up truth or drink. All right,
I
so
drank that shit.
so
drink a whole bottle,
truth
fuck
or
her.
so truth or drink. Is it true that you, if say something's happening in Jaxie, but you know both parties, but you cooler with one party?
I had that happen.
All right, so do you choose a side at that point?
No. I'm
At all? And people can verify that you've never chosen a side
Never
type
chosen
of.
a side.
But I never heard nothing crazy, so I'm just
No,
wondering.
there was a crazy issue with my own child.
Oh, really?
And that's my child.
Right. And you had to choose a side?
I didn't have to choose a side because I wasn't choosing a side.
Right.
I just feel like that I could discuss with my child more than the other party because
Right.
that's my child's my responsibility.
Right.
But yeah, it was the situation when I was in both. And then not only just her, I had other people that come here that I know both parties for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and they get into it. So I normally try to keep the peace, but I'll kick everybody out.
Right.
I don't give a
before you
fuck.
let
I
anything
don't.
crazy. Which
Yeah,
is the
take
reason
that
why
shit
I
outside.
love Jaxie. I'm not gonna
Take that
lie.
shit outside.
That's the reason why I really feel comfortable here
Yeah,
too,
take
because
it
I really feel like there's some sort of authority where you could
I
be
take
like,
it
fuck
outside.
out of here type
Take
shit
it
or whatever.
outside.
So
Yeah.
I fuck with you for that. But all right. So next question.
Look, I'm like,
Look, I got them. I know
I know
most
you
of
got
them
some.
already.
Yeah.
Truth or drink? When was the last time? Because you said you cheated before. When was the last time you cheated?
Well,
on your
so I
partner?
have not cheated in a long time, and I'm kind of proud of myself.
Okay.
Like a long time, right?
That's good.
I'm kind of proud of myself, but yeah, I haven't cheated in a long time. I wanna
So
say
a long
years.
time. Years?
Yeah, about,
Ooh.
I want to say yeah. It depends on how old a certain nigga baby is. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. It was here.
I cannot.
Something like that.
Well, at least she answered it. At
Yeah,
least she answered
something
it.
like that. Like I got.
So, truth or drink? Have you ever gotten pregnant by someone?
No.
That's
So the good thing is that I actually only got pregnant 2 times in my life, and I only got 2 kids.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. So I'm a big. I will support this. Use this on y'all shit. I am a big believer in condoms.
Right,
I
absolutely.
am a huge believer in condoms. If I know I'm going to smash, I'm bringing my own condoms.
Right.
I don't care.
That's good.
I'm very big on
that. Because a
it.
nigga is quick to be like, oh, I ain't gotten it, I forgot.
No, bitch, I got
what?
it.
Go to the store.
I'll be like, bitch, I got this. I'll be like, no.
Go to the store.
Right, that too. No, I'm
Period.
a really big believer in that. Only, it's not even that though. Like, you know, growing up,
You
my
feel
mom,
gross when you slip up.
She kind of brings
I
us into
felt
that.
gross slipping up without a condom. People that don't normally just like, you ain't my person.
Yeah, no.
Like,
no.
oh, that feels gross.
Yeah,
it makes you just want to go
I
straight to
really,
the doctor.
yeah. No. I really can't nobody be like, I hit that raw because you're lying, nigga.
Period. Period.
Let's go take tests now, nigga, because you're lying.
Let's go
No,
take
yeah,
the test
no,
now.
I don't, yeah, no. So
Well,
no,
that's good. That's good.
that's out.
Good. So you never been so
Nope.
Well, that's a good. You definitely
No, yeah, I definitely don't play that shit. I don't know.
facts. Fuck that. Because
No.
first of all, you've been with your partner for a long time, so
For 15 years.
right. So to have to,
And then
if
before
you do
that-
slip up or whatever, bringing anything home is crazy as fuck.
Imagine that though.
That's
Because
crazy.
you're in my crib, we live together. Let's just think about it for 2 seconds. You're in my crib, we live together. I go home when I want to, I do what I want, and then I come home and burn you.
Right.
What type
Oh
of shit is
my
that?
God.
Like, what the fuck type of shit is that?
Oh my God. No,
Where's the
I
other
didn't.
bottle? Oh, no.
I just poured all the rubber.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was crazy. But anyways, I think I got like 1 or 2 more
Let's go.
for you. Let me just open
Look, I'm
my
like,
book
let's
up.
go. I thought that was the funnest part of this.
Right, exactly, because I definitely wanted you to
Because
get
it makes
a
me more
little.
open to be free to say.
But you know what it is though? I knew. I was like, that's why I said we ain't gonna need that. I told her right away. I was like, we probably need a shot or 2 because she gonna be so openly okay with fucking.
Yeah, I'm very
You know what I'm
open.
saying?
It's crazy because you keep asking me questions that somebody else asked me in the last few days,
Wow.
and I'm
Maybe
like,
these are things that you probably should think about. Like maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
and
something
which was pretty
the
cool.
universe
And
sent
I
to
like
you.
literally sent. That's what I'm thinking. The same thing right now, honestly. Like the universe was just talking to me, but the same thing I told that person. Like my life really is open book, right?
Right.
I really don't hide much. I
Right.
don't hide what I go through. I don't hide who I am. I don't hide who I be around or what I discuss. I'm just not that person.
All right. So truth or drink? When was the last time you and your man? Do you have sex often?
Hell no.
I cannot stand her.
And fall on.
Why do you do
Let me
this
just
to me? I
watch
can't
this.
even ask you
If I
questions
trip it,
no
no, because I'm not lying. If I trip and fall on this nigga dick, I done had too many pills. I promise you.
What?
No, it's just, I don't know. It's just that, I'm sorry if you're watching, but you know
Yo!
what
She said, ay. Spanish as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo.
No, I'm sorry, no. It's been a while. It's been a
Listen to me. All right, so that brings back to my truth or drink. So it's been years since you snatched?
No. It's been like I said, it's been like since you had a baby. It's been like a year. It's about
I can't.
It's been a little
Yo,
while.
this
It's
girl.
been a little while, you know.
Listen to me.
It's
If
been a
y'all
little-
don't know
and it's not
Hannah,
even like
please
years.
tap into her
It's more
page.
been like a lot of months that seem to add up to years, but
Right.
it's been a while, baby. I
Right.
mean, I like them.
Yeah,
I
right.
like
Nah, I feel you. I
toys.
feel you.
Look, my rose
And listen,
is
ain't
amazing.
nothing wrong with that.
Look, my rose is amazing.
Ain't
That's
nothing
my
wrong with
favorite
that.
bitch.
There's really nothing wrong with that. That's how you stay healthy, and that's how you stay
Right,
clean.
and you don't have to. You know what it is? I'll tell you, girl, you better stop talking to my higher powers because I literally just told somebody else I won't say today. I'm like, I can't sleep with anybody, right?
Right.
Like I gave somebody the JJ at one point, and like now I'm disgusted and embarrassed
Right. Why?
because I'm just like, why did I even fucking do that? Like, how dare me?
What? Give it cheating? You saying, or
No,
just that
like
person?
Just giving up. You know, like I don't know how to explain it. So you ever had like, so first of all, I only had one night stand in my whole life. First and foremost.
Right. I never
Right?
had one. I tried to.
I had
I
just
told
one
my
in my
boyfriend
whole
about
entire
this.
life, and I'm 47.
I
so
tried
I'm
to
old.
have a one night
I'm
stand. That
46,
nigga wanted to leave me the
46.
fuck alone, my
See,
nigga.
So
I tried.
it was weird, but again, saying that out loud is just
But I
saying like,
tried. I had a
just
bucket
really
list.
embarrassed. girl.
I got a bucket list of shit I wanted to do in my life, and that was one of them. Like, I want to go have fun one night with my friends and have a one night stand.
I did that one
It won't leave me
time,
alone.
and I got my friends is in here that could vouch for it. I done call that bitch like, please come get me. Please come get me.
Period.
And that bitch was at the door too.
Right, exactly, and that's
like,
what.
come on, yeah.
That's the
But
difference.
no, yeah,
Homegirls and friends.
Yeah, yeah, and you gotta have friends.
So no, I know you deal with shit like that too. How do you feel about if you're dealing with a All right, so truth or drink. Have you ever dealt with someone that, not a friend, that a homegirl you know used to fuck with? For a fact. I fucked him once. Fuck it. It didn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you're just a homegirl that I only know you, but whatever. How do you feel about that?
So,
or whatever. Have you done it before?
First of all, I have done it before.
All right.
That's how I'm in the situation I'm in now. All right?
Leave
So yes,
me
I
alone,
have no. You asked me the question, I gotta give you the
God
answer, right?
damn.
So yes, I have done it before. Do I regret it? Yes. If I had to kiss this girl's feet and apologize, yes, because I've been through hell for it. My karma was real.
Oh, you saying? Oh,
you asked me if I've done it before.
All right,
yes,
but that's because that was the person's man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
I have done it before.
That's a difference.
Have me, like me, if you smash, that's one of my first questions.
Right.
Did you fuck any of my friends?
Right.
Because Waterbury's so small.
Yeah, you gotta
it's
ask.
like, yo,
you gotta
did
find
you fuck
out.
any of my friends?
Right.
And if a nigga be like, yeah, I used to talk to her, this, that, I'll be like, nah, I'm good shit.
Right.
Like, I kind of be like, I'm not comfortable.
Right, 'cause it's
I don't want to be with it. Like,
there's too many people in the world to deal with that. That's
And he could be like, oh, I fucked her when she was 14. She's 40 now. Nigga, I wouldn't give two fucks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give two fucks. Because at this point, you're looking at. So again, I did learn that though after I did some foul shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even want to fake
So
it
through
or hide it.
experience, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's another reason why I wanted you on the show, because of the realness, because I knew you were going to come and, like, really just say what it is. And you're going to speak like
I'm
a
speak
nigga.
my truth. I ain't going to speak somebody else's
Only a
truth.
nigga going to come on the show and be like, hell yeah, dude. I think they got a baby. I got mad shit going on. That's a nigga.
Nah. I stay away from that.
That's a nigga coming through with that type of shit. But on some real shit, like, I definitely, I feel like, you know, as far as women goes, it's really hard sometimes just to like try to be a girl for real, because like you gotta be a nigga, like you have to sometimes in these streets, and it's real bad, and I feel really upset about that.
I think
like I just kind of I feel like it's the environment too. You know what I mean? Like you move yourself out of certain environment, you don't have to deal with certain things too. So that's just another thing as well. But Hannah. Right. All right, so let me see.
And I got you. Oh, I will let you know if somebody wants other. Actually, I had like 3 people hit me up, so I'm gonna call you later because we got to do something.
What, for the sweatshirt?
Yeah, he's like, if anybody needs something custom, let me know. I was like, I got you.
So, facts, exactly, because that shit is fire. He did a great job.
Amazing job, and I definitely got you. Although I stole the idea from Merge, because Merge had it first, but yes, thank you.
Yeah, that shit is, he did dope. But the whole material, everything that he used was really good, so I love it.
I love that.
But, so why is Jaxie called the playground? Where'd you get that from?
So, I got the playground from my boy Hefe. I gotta say Hef, because Hef always be like, are we going to the playground? Are we going to the playground? And I think the playground was really fun because we have fun here.
Right.
We started off with the convalescent home.
I remember you saying that because you wanted 30 and up here.
I wanted 25 and over.
25,
but there was only old people at one point. Like there was just nothing but old folks in here. Like everybody was just old, and we was listening to slow jams and shit. So it was kind of old at first, and then they came along and they started bringing like the younger crazy little crowd. So then we went to the playground. I do like the playground. I will not say much, but I do have another project coming up, and that project will be called the playground.
Fire.
So, with that being said, again, I really don't want to elaborate right now.
Of course. Yeah, you gotta wait till you get everything. You gotta get set up.
You gotta be able to wait till the name
already.
And a lot of people tell me that. Everybody tells me that. Like
the playground is like we adults too. So it's like, and as an adult, when I go to science,
I want to go to the playground.
So that's fire. That's fire. Look, shout out to the playground, guys. Shout out to the playground.
It's coming soon.
Yes, I can't wait. So all right. So I mean, we could do another drink. We could do another truth or drink if you want.
Whatever you want to do. It's
Let
your
me
show,
see.
baby, and thank you for having me. I appreciate
Right,
you.
absolutely.
I just
I
got
love
my
you.
little
You know you're
team
my
here who
girl.
does love me.
You know you're my girl.
I don't know what Toya at. She missing your Toya. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. You know
Hi,
what? Shout out to the
Toya.
Unknown Plug. Speaking of that, shout out to Toya Top Floor and the Unknown Plug. She's probably filming or something like that for her show, so she's, you know, she's busy doing
Toya,
her
I need to
thing
be on
too.
your show too, Toya.
You know?
What's up? Call me.
Right, she's doing music. Her thing is more music for music.
Yeah,
For
I
like,
know.
she tried to do CT artists, but she's gonna branch out outside of Connecticut as well. But yeah, so shout out to Toya Top Floor, producer Scoops, and the Unknown Plug.
Right.
Definitely doing their thing right now. What was I about to say? Damn, I had it in my head. I just lost my train. My truth or my truth. Yeah, I was trying to get you to drink. God damn it! What was the question?
Because I'm gonna keep telling the truth.
Yes,
yeah,
I love
I'm not
it.
gonna be that
Fuck it.
drunk because I'm gonna keep telling the truth.
Oh my God, I just had it in my head, and then I started talking about I got ashes and shit, weed all over me. Fuck, what did I get it from here? Oh my God. Right, that was the last one, but I was just freestyling the last few of them because these are just questions that I just had for her. Like one of my questions for you was like, how do you do you have any friends that just only hit you about negative things? Like it's always negative when they hit you. Not friends or maybe homegirls. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to confuse the term.
So
like,
I do.
Right, where every time you talk to them, it's just like
I do, and yeah, I do, and I literally had to like stand ground on that at one point.
Right.
I won't talk too much on it, but I did have to stand ground because it was so much that I was taking it on, and it was like being on my back.
Right.
I'm like, all right, and then it's like never.
What if it's negative things about you all the time?
I wish somebody.
No. Shut up. You getting it wrong already.
No,
Let me ask
I
the
wish
full
somebody
question.
would tell me some negative things that I do all the time. I wish.
No, not negative things that you do. That's why I said this is the question is being. The question is being answered. Asked. So the question is like negative things about you, like such and such said this, or such and such came in there yesterday and said they went to Jackson and that it was they didn't care for this the same person all the time hitting you saying, yo, when I went there yesterday it was this, I had this going on, this, you know what I'm saying? Like it actually is that tiring? How do you feel about that?
It actually happens, and lately it's been happening more than ever.
You have a business, so I'm expecting those type
so
of
lately
things
it's been happening a lot more than before, and honestly I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but I don't give a fuck. I feel like people that walk into Jaxie's, it's either gonna love like my bartender, my sister, like us, or the playground. They're gonna come here and have fun. They're gonna come here and just enjoy themselves. And I always say this to everybody, and I think I posted it 1,000 times. Like, stop judging people for what other people say.
Right.
That's my biggest thing. Like, judge a motherfucker for what you know, or how you know them, or how you see them.
Right.
Stop listening to these. Anybody, honestly, and I'm going to say this clearly, so I hope the world shares it, although we only got a few viewers. I hope other viewers talk about it.
Right.
But I'm going to honestly say that if you have anything negative to say about me, you are a real loser. Because I'm a real ass bitch.
Right, I feel the same way.
I am a real ass motherfucking female. I really don't do people dusty. If you need me, I would take the shirt off my back and give it to you. If I might be a little mean sometimes, and granted, I get drunk. I get drunk.
My only problem.
I get drunk. I get real belligerent. When I get drunk, I'll be like, "You're not my friend. You're not my friend. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let me feel on your butt. Let me feel on your titties." That's me. You know, when I'm drunk, I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not drunk, or if we talk on the next day,
I'm the coolest bitch you're gonna meet. Promise you.
So if you have,
and I'm never telling your secrets. That's why I'm really the bestest friend you really can get.
I don't.
I'm not telling nobody your secrets. Even if we fall out, I'm not telling nobody.
I'm not putting your secrets on social media.
I got too much of my own shit going on to be talking about a whole bunch of other people's shit. I'm
not putting your secrets on social media. I'm just not.
Never, bro, never. Like, shout out to my best friend Chena. Like, and I'm gonna put this out there because I never put this out there. Me and Chena went a full year without talking to each other. That shit never hit the net. Yeah, some people don't know us. Some people know us, but this was a couple years ago. But it never did. It never hit the internet. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on, and like we went back to regular. You know what I'm saying? And that's the friendships I love. Those are the friendships I need. You know what I mean? But shout out to all my bitches, Fanny, Tips, Amelia. That's my little. Those are my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I love them. Shout out to Felicity too. I love her.
Yeah, I like Felicity too.
She's so white. My little white friend. She's white.
She's so cute too.
I swear. But all right. So anyways, I couldn't really get Hannah to drink too much because all she wanted to do is tell the truth. She took one shot.
I took 3.
You took two.
shots. I
Two.
couldn't sing.
You poured 3, but you took 2.
Wow, okay, well.
You took 2.
I was waiting for you to tell me some shit I couldn't.
Right, cause what the fuck? You could. She could. I told her one of the ones was truth or drink. Rap about Christmas. She said, I'ma just drink. I can't rap unless I say ho ho. Use a ho. No.
That was Christmas.
That was still kind of a rap, though.
It was kind of a
all you
rap.
gotta do is give me a good 8 bars of.
I couldn't even give you 3 bars, but I would have tried if I would have had more of these drinks before you asked me the
Facts.
question.
Oh my God. Well, look, I gotta drink.
I
Let's
gotta-
let's take a toast to
Yeah.
the podcast and the show.
Yes,
'Cause I
thank you.
appreciate
Thank
you
you
so
having
much
me.
for coming here.
Always. You know my place is your place.
That's another thing I really
Always,
love
always,
about.
always.
That was the first
My
shot.
place is always your place, and you know,
Listen, once again, 1420 North Main Street.
come through. Come
Jaxie Hookah Lounge, guys. You guys gotta come through. Like, get some little hookah, get some drinks, vibe out. It's dope as hell. May 22nd, we're doing a comedy show here, and you don't want to miss it. Doors open at 8 p.m. Do not miss it. It's on my page.
Yes, we all
Listen.
love you here.
Shout out to Hannah and Nana. Shout out to Jaxie. Shout out to all my sponsors. Big Talk Podcast.
Watch
Yeah.
Big Soul Podcast. Damn, you had me stuttering
Ah.
because he's about to cut it off and you about to
Right,
cut it off.
we
I'm like,
talking-
where
we
am I
still
going? Where am I
talking
looking?